Hey guys, Dave from Playcasters here, and today I'm going to talk to you about Cobble, one of the most recent addition maps to Counter-Strike Global Offensive, along with Overpass. I could talk about Overpass, but I haven't played it enough in my mind to sort of talk definitively about it as what I can do for Cobble, whereas I can compare it to the old versions and to this Counter-Strike Global Offensive version. I've played loads of it over the past couple days since it's been released, and I've managed to notice a few mistakes with it, and the only sort of good point I can see with it is the fact that we can see that Valve are actually adding new maps to the cycle, which means it could also see its way into the ESL Raycall 1, I think it is, $250,000 tournament that Valve have again added prize money to, which means they will see the Valve versions of maps being put into that more likely than not, same as what we saw for Mirage. So let's get into it. Okay, so the first problem that everyone's probably noticed is that there's far too many angles for everyone to check. Yes, the expansion of the map is great with this new little drop down area and these 50 million bloody staircases are a little bit, excessive. Also, the height levels that I mentioned previously are really bad. Like with most maps, if you go for Inferno or anything else like that, it's all on one sort of level as you go around a corner. There's not really too much to like look up and down. The only sort of one that I can think of is possibly, say, Dust 2, the A site, it's up on a hill sort of thing. Mirage, you got these sort of quad sections on the A site to look up at, but it's nothing in comparison to the multitude of angles that you have as you come out onto B site from side as a terrorist on Cobblestone. It's absolutely horrible. There's far too many places to look as you come out, and it's not very nice. So how can they improve this? Obviously I can talk about how things are bad, but if I don't give any reason to how they could be improved, it's pretty much a pointless argument. Well, perhaps they could make it a little bit more smoother. Look at how the previous versions of Cobble were. They had stairs coming down from this side bit, as opposed to stairs and a hill, all in one sort of mangled mesh. Previously you had separate stairs and a separate sort of hill area, which were like, you had one level, two levels to look at. With this new sort of ramp and stairs mix that you have, there's actually several different sort of heights to be looking at as you come out. It's really not very nice, and it probably hinders gameplay as opposed to advancing it, because you know that there's too many things in your head to think about as you come out, rather than this single sort of thing. And that's sort of that part of me. I mean, there are a lot of details which, again, if you look at CSGO Mirage, that's the way how they sort of realised, oh actually we've done a little bit wrong here, we've added too much clutter, and they removed a whole bunch of clutter. And then they've done the stupid thing of where they've added more clutter to Cobble, which is something that's going to lower people's FPS. It'll make it harder for every player to be able to use it. I mean, they have used Operation Bravo as a way to sort of test the map out, but there's far too many details which lower FPS, and there's just too much going on. It's not a great map for competitive wise. Yes, you can have the occasional props, yes you can have the occasional like decals and whatever, but when you go overboard it just looks far too cluttered, and it's not great for people with lower end systems. Yes, it looks pretty, but does it add anything to gameplay? Probably not. I'd really love to see your views and hear your views. Let me know in the comments down below, and I shall see you again soon for another CSGO video. Goodbye.